सर ये जो आप कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे मैंने नहीं सुना कोई कर रहा है।
वो हेजिटेशन पहले भी था, वो अभी भी है, but that is our responsibility.
मतलब आप एक पैसा भी नहीं दे रहे हैं, ऊपर से यू आर गेटिंग ट्रेन्ड फॉर अ जॉब व्हिच कैन एक्चुअली चेंज योर लाइफ इन यूएस।
Yes, you don't have a cap on an incentive. You have the passion to make 10,000 dirhams a month, you can earn 10,000. You want to make 100,000, you can go ahead and make 100,000. You will be surprised, Yogesh, that people are leaving banks and joining us. कुछ success नहीं मिलेगा. Come out of the comfort zone.
Hello and welcome to Century Conversations. My name is Yogesh. Today I'm sitting with Mr. Chamak Banerjee, Managing Director of Century Bank Brokers, and we are going to talk a lot about the current youth program. Mr. Chamak, welcome to the podcast. Thank you so much for joining this.
Thank you, Yogesh. Thanks for inviting me.
I have formally given you introduction. मैंने आपको introduction तो दिया, लेकिन you tell us why you are so passionate about helping youth.
Yogesh, let me go back 30 years. 1995, when I came to UAE, I was just about 25 years old. I started my career in this part of the world as a youth. This country has given a lot to the youth. People, those who are passionate, people, those who have plans to build their career, grow in their career, this is the place. Hence, I'm extremely passionate and I firmly believe that if you are in the right place and at the right time, there's no way that you will fail. You will succeed. Hence, I'm very, very passionate about this particular youth coming to UAE and building their own career.
But sir, youth है तो इंडिया में हम क्यों नहीं कुछ स्टार्ट कर सकते? Why Dubai itself?
See, Dubai is a land of opportunities. Okay, Dubai gives you a lot of opportunities in terms of your career. It gives you a platform where you can come build your career from scratch. You know, I started my career from scratch. I had only worked for about 2 years in the FMCG industry when I started my career in banking in 1995. So Dubai is a land of opportunities, and Dubai has given a lot of success to many people here.
And there's a lot of diversity also.
A lot of diversity, including our chairman. And look at the journey. I mean, it's so inspiring.
Yes.
And I firmly believe that if you have this right spirit and if you're passionate about your career, Dubai is the place. And you are welcome with both the hands.
And I think from year over year, you have been there for so long. You're saying that you started your journey when you were 25 years old.
Transformation.
In the transformation.
Absolutely. There was nothing here. Where we are sitting today, there was nothing. It was all sand.
Do you remember one building which has been there for the very long time?
Yes,
Which
Dubai
was?
World Trade Center.
This is the oldest building out of.
And the Toyota building.
And
that's it.
जब कुछ नहीं दिखता होगा तब वो building दिखती थी.
And on both the sides of the road, it was sand.
And the way UAE has developed, that's very commendable.
Absolutely.
And I think that is one reason that why a lot of people come. And I used to hear this all the time कि हम दुबई जाएंगे 4-5 साल के लिए काम करेंगे फिर वापस आ जाएंगे.
In fact, you're absolutely right. And that's the vision I had when I came.
But that never happened.
No, I came here with the vision of staying here for 2 years and then going back to India.
But सब यहीं के हो जाते हैं.
I added 28 more years.
Wow, that's such an amazing thing.
So this is my 31st year in Dubai.
Wow. And I think that there are many more years to go. And since you're helping out youth, so I want to know more about the DSA program, which you're going to talk a lot about. What is a DSA program? So the kind of people right now who are listening to us, इसमें से बहुत ऐसे बच्चे हैं जो fresh graduates हैं and ये जानना चाहते हैं कि ये DSA program की जब हम बात करते हैं तो what is DSA program? Why it is something really important? How you're going to contribute?
So let me tell you what is a DSA. See, way back in 95 until 2005, 2006, banks used to have their acquisition channel built internally. So they were all working only for the bank.
Okay.
Because it's a cost-based model for all the banks started to decide that how do we expand? How do we expand the reach? Because all the banks wanted to have a fair share of the market. And it's not possible that you can hire 2,000 or 3,000 or 5,000 people within a bank. There are a lot of regulatory restrictions. For that, the concept of DSA emerged in UAE. What is a DSA? DSA is nothing but it's an acquisition channel for any bank,
Okay.
or in simple language, the outsourced model.
What does it stand for, DSA?
Direct sales agents.
Direct sales agents. Okay.
So we work as an alternate channel for the banks.
Okay.
So the bank gives us a contract, the bank gives us a mandate to sell XYZ products. And then based on that, we have to do our hiring, we have to do the training, we have to have our own people. Everything is on us. And then we go out in the market, look out for customers, and sell the same product within the framework of the bank's policies and guidelines.
So it's a very good thing. Instead of banks expanding and trying to reach out to everyone, या अगर वो 5-10 हज़ार लोगों को नहीं हायर कर सकते हैं, so they have these direct service agents जो खुद अपना सेटअप करेंगे.
Absolutely.
हम लड़कों को लेके आएंगे, हम ट्रेन करेंगे, and then we'll tell them to sell out the products.
So Yogesh, you'll be very happy to know that when about 20 years back, the banks used to do the entire acquisition themselves. Today, 80% of the acquisition is contributed by the DSA.
DSAs. Wow. But ऐसा क्यों हुआ है? Why? It's just
Like
the
I said, it's a cost-based model, and it's more cost-effective for a bank to have an alternate channel partner rather than having their own in-house team.
Wow.
So here, the revenue is purely based on success. So if I sell one card, I get paid for one card. I sell 1,000 cards, I get paid for 1,000.
Very good. So can we also say कि DSAs have increased so much? उसके साथ employment भी काफी बढ़ा है.
Absolutely.
Right.
It gives a huge amount of employment today in the banking industry.
And the size of the banking industry. मतलब मुझे ये लगता है कि UAE banking industry, now we have these selective few banks.
So-
Mean how many people would come and actually get jobs in banks?
So there's no official data in terms of the acquisition that the bank does across all the 45 banks, those who are into the retail banking space. There's no official data, but I can tell you from my own experience that if I take the top banks, those who are into this model, they almost do about 150,000 cards a month.
150,000 cards a month.
Your receivable book on the cards today is in excess of 600 billion dirhams.
So ये तो बहुत बड़ा amount है.
Huge.
So you need a lot of people to achieve these targets.
And the numbers that have been shared by my peer group and all, that they are looking at about more than about 1,035, 1,050 billion in the next 2 years in terms of their receivables.
So many. This is, मतलब banking has existed for so long.
But the card usage here in this part of the world is
very high.
Yeah. Although you may not have that much of penetration, maybe I can say about 45 to 50% of the population has a plastic in his pocket.
Yes.
The rest, they still don't have it in terms of a credit card.
Yeah.
Similarly, the personal loan market is as big as about 2 billion a month.
Yeah.
That's the disbursals.
Wow.
So, and all the banks wants to get into this particular business. All the banks want to increase their channel partners. All the banks wants to reach and grab as much as possible in terms of the market share.
So, Chamak ji, is there something really peculiar about UAE as a jurisdiction कि banking industry इतना opportunistic है, इतना group?
UAE and Bahrain, these are the two countries which evolved as the financial
UAE and Bahrain.
Bahrain. Yeah. So these actually has evolved as the financial hub in this part of the world. When I say this part, I'm referring to the GCC countries. Hence this growth. So we may be ahead of countries like Qatar, Kuwait, Oman, and even Saudi. But those countries are also catching up. One of the countries that's really coming up is Egypt. There's a huge opportunity coming up there. Emirates NBD operates its own bank in Cairo, in Egypt.
Yeah. And that's really good because UAE may, when there is such a great opportunity in banks, and UAE accepts different nationalities. This is a country which is full of expats.
Correct.
And I think over a period of years, expats have only increased. I think the sort of infrastructure and the sort of convenience UAE has, of course, everybody wants to now settle back in UAE.
You look at the developments that has happened in this part of the country. Most of, I would say, all major MNCs are operating from Dubai as their regional headquarters, including banks. So the more companies, those who will come and settle down in UAE, the more number of employment, the more number of people. The more number of people means banks will be more eager to sell their products to this particular population. Look at the real estate industry, how it has evolved.
Yeah.
Nobody even 20 years back thought that, this will become one of the biggest investment place in terms of real
But now real estate industry is very big. So before you joined our podcast, I had a very fortunate time to talk to your training manager, Colin aside, and he shared a lot about the RISE program. कैसे हम लड़कों को जो है we are encouraging them, we are motivating them. I want to hear it from you a little bit about RISE program, because you here stand at the very center of the bank industry. Yourself a banking veteran, you're seeing the industry changing in and out. You're aware of the advancement trends. You know कि what it takes for a person. अब 30 साल पहले जब आपने ज्वाइन किया था, तो उस टाइम पे स्किल सेट कुछ अलग होगा, उस टाइम पे रेगुलेशंस कुछ अलग होंगे। अब जब आप सो so two things, you tell me a bit about RISE program, and then you tell me that now the guys you're getting and this training program, what you're going to do with and what Colin is going to take, how this is going to be beneficial for the people.
So, so Yogesh, the purpose of developing this program called RISE was only targeted for our team to grow. And one of the areas which I still, even after 30 years in the banking industry, I personally feel that as long as you can get freshers, see, there are 2, 3 advantages, straight advantage when you get a fresher. One is you're bringing a fresher. A fresher is like a blank page.
Yes.
You can write your own story.
हम बना सकते हैं उनको अपने तरीके से.
हम उसको उनको बना सकते हैं. And why I relate to freshers, because I had the same background. I was never a banker. I told you I started my career with Unilever. In those days, it was called Hindustan Lever and FMCG. And I came here and I was a fresher. I had no idea what Dubai is all about. I started my career and I got a job into a bank. And then 30 years I've spent in banking.
Was it hard for you to get a job here?
In those days, no, because I got into retail banking sales. So I don't think getting a job even today is difficult. There's a lot of competition. There are a lot of companies, those who are looking out to hire. But you struggle when you look out for people from the local market. Okay? When you hire from local market, they are expensive, number one. Number two, they come with a very limited shelf life in your company. That's not the case when you hire a fresher. Hence, we developed this program called RISE, which I'm very thankful to my learning and development team to come up with this idea. And this is purely targeted for the freshers.
And so where we'll find these freshers? Is there a region you are targeting right now कि हम वहाँ जाके एक setup करें या we invite people from there?
Yes, we are targeting in phase 1. We are targeting to go to Jammu and Kashmir.
Oh, very
So we have done this exercise last year. We have a large number of people currently working with us in Century Bank Brokers, and they have been very, very successful. And these are people, those who came with zero knowledge on UA, zero knowledge on banking, zero knowledge on products and processes.
Zero knowledge on products. कुछ नहीं पता था उनको. And now you're saying they're working with banks.
They're very successful. They are one of my top performers.
Can you share some? This is a very important point. Yeah. आप बता रहे हैं कि यहाँ मतलब जम्मू इस जगह पे and other parts of the world ऐसे लड़के हैं who have zero knowledge about banking, कुछ उनको आइडिया नहीं है, तो आप उनको ये प्रोग्राम में they are participating it, वो सीख रहे हैं, समझ रहे हैं. What Colin also last time told me कि soft skills की बहुत अच्छी ट्रेनिंग हो रही है, and these people are then coming here getting jobs. आपके साथ में इन्होंने काम किया है.
The basic difference between so-called hard skills and soft skills is very simple. Hard skills is the knowledge that you acquire from
the technology, the technique,
the schools, the colleges.
Correct.
But every child is born with some soft skills.
X factor बोलते हैं.
You'll have to just sharpen those skills. And how do you do it? We do it through these programs called RISE. We hire them. All we see when we hire a fresher is how passionate he is. What does he want to do in his life? These are very basic questions that we ask in India. So obviously we can't ask technical questions when you're hiring a fresher.
Sir, अगर जैसे अभी कोई अगर ये वीडियो देख रहा है और वो सोच रहा है कि वो आएगा आपसे बात करेगा या आपको इंटरव्यू देगा या what do you think one thing which should stand out amongst these people? अलग दिखना चाहिए.
मैं हर फ्रेशर को बोलता हूँ, in typical Hindi, bindas aa jao hamare paas, we will guide you, we will shape up your career. आपके पास सिर्फ वो passion होना चाहिए to perform.
आग होनी चाहिए।
But
वो कोई जला नहीं सकता, वो अंदर से ही आती है।
बिल्कुल आपको किसी भी नॉलेज की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है। आपका हम कम्युनिकेशन ठीक कर देंगे, हम आपको पूरा प्रोडक्ट नॉलेज देंगे, वी विल टॉक अबाउट द प्रोसेस, विल टॉक अबाउट ईच एंड एवरी प्रोडक्ट दैट वी सेल. We will also assist you to establish yourself in terms of where to go, how to go, which are your target segments, whom do you tap into. All those trainings are done within the RISE program.
वाह! सर ये कितने दिन का प्रोग्राम है? हाउ मच टाइम इट टेक्स
See,
टू
we have designed it for about 15 days.
बट 15 दिन में इतना सब हो जाए?
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल। कुछ नहीं है, it's very basic. It is not rocket science, Yogesh. It is all about how passionate you are and how quickly you can learn. If you have these two qualities, there is no way that you will fail as long as you are part of my team. We ensure, and we are very passionate in bringing up and shaping up the careers of these freshers.
सो देयर आर पीपल इन योर ऑर्गनाइजेशन जो आपने मतलब मैं ये कह सकता हूँ इस वक़्त, जिनको आपने मतलब तोड़कर फिर से बनाया हो
Plenty. That's what
एंड दे आर डूइंग वेरी गुड फॉर
absolutely.
देमसेल्व्स।
They are my top performers. And some of the people have been hired by the banks.
वाह!
Some of the freshers, those who joined my team in the last 2 years, are now working in senior positions in banks. So that's the success story that I can share with you right now.
तो सर इसके लिए जैसे अगर किसी ने ग्रेजुएशन किया है, बट उसको इंग्लिश नहीं बोलना आती है। इंडिया में हम लोग अभी भी नहीं अब तो हम समझते हैं कि हिंदी हमारी जो भाषा है, हम अगर हिंदुस्तान में काम कर रहे हैं तो वो काफ़ी है। उसी चक्कर और इंग्लिश को इतना एक्सपोज़र अभी भी नहीं मिलता है। हालाँकि देयर आर लॉट ऑफ इंग्लिश मीडियम स्कूल्स एंड देयर इज़ अ होल डिफरेंट जनरेशन हू इज़ टॉकिंग दैट लैंग्वेज। लेकिन अब जैसे बहुत सारी ऐसी जगह हैं जहाँ पे लड़कों के पास बहुत ज़्यादा उनके पास एक्सपीरियंस तो नहीं है। दे हैव स्किल्स इन टर्म्स ऑफ टेक्निकल स्किल्स जो आपने बोला कि जो हार्ड स्किल्स हैं, उनको पता है काम कैसे करना है, लेकिन कहीं न कहीं इंग्लिश के चक्कर में जो है थोड़ा रह जाते हैं कहीं पे।
So Yogesh, ये जो मैं बच्चों की बात कर रहा हूँ, those who joined us last year or 2023, 80% of them, their communication skills were average or below average. But we have our own in-house trainers. We put them through a rigorous training model. We teach them how to enhance their communication skills. If you have the basic knowledge of English, the rest you can leave it on us. We know how to develop the
अगर
communication.
बेसिक नहीं है तो?
See, Dubai, or rather UAE, is a multicultural kind of a environment here. You may face difficulties if you're absolutely zero in English. So that can be a challenge. What I'm saying is, at least have the basic knowledge of English. You may not be fluent.
आई फील कहीं न कहीं सबको है ही है।
Hey,
हाँ,
see, today's generation, I can tell you in India, 95% people can talk in English.
एट लीस्ट दे नो हाउ
But fluency
फ्लुएंसी
can be a challenge.
बिल्कुल। आई थिंक सबके दिमाग में यही है कि हमको ये पता है कि इसका मतलब क्या है,
Absolutely.
बट द मोमेंट यू आर टोल्ड टू स्पीक कि अच्छा बोल कर दिखाओ, उसमें हम लोग थोड़ा-सा
बिल्कुल,
नहीं कर पाते हैं।
बिल्कुल। तो वो हेजिटेशन पहले भी था,
हाँ,
वो अभी भी है, बट दैट इज़ आवर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी। वो तो हम सिखाएँगे। हम आपको बता देंगे कि क्या करना है, कैसे बात करना है, क्या क्या क्वेश्चंस पूछने हैं, आप ऑब्जेक्शंस को कैसे हैंडल करेंगे, हाउ विल यू गिव आंसर्स टू अ टिपिकल क्वेरी दैट हैज़ बीन रेज़्ड बाय अ क्लाइंट। Those are all part of the training. So I would encourage all people, those who are looking at this video, to please be a part of this RISE program. Come and see what CBB has to offer.
वाओ! सर ये जो आप कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पे मैंने नहीं सुना कोई कर रहा है। आर देयर एनी अदर इंस्टीट्यूशंस डीएसए एक आप भी हैं, बट ऐसे बहुत सारे डायरेक्ट सर्विस एजेंट्स होंगे,
बहुत है, बहुत।
सेलिंग एजेंट्स, डायरेक्ट सेलिंग
There are
एजेंट्स।
more than 80 plus DSAs.
बट आई हैव नेवर हर्ड कि कोई ऐसा कोई प्रोग्राम करो जहाँ पे हम उन एरियाज़ में जाके उन लड़कों को जो सिर्फ फ्रेशली ग्रेजुएट्स हैं, जिनके पास कोई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं है। इनफैक्ट सबसे बड़ा जो लाइफ का इश्यू यही होता है द चिकन एग सिचुएशन
करेक्ट।
कि कंपनीज़ बोलती हैं कि हमको एक्सपीरियंस प्रोफेशनल चाहिए और फ्रेशर बोलता है कि जब हम काम ही नहीं कर पाएँगे तो एक्सपीरियंस कैसे लाएँगे?
So Yogesh, this vision of setting up or coming up with this idea of RISE obviously originated from our chairman, Mr. Balkishan Rathore.
Okay.
Because he's a very extremely passionate person, and he wanted to have an in-house training model. I know that there are many DSAs, those who are doing it, but they have their outsourced training companies based out of India, based in Pakistan, based in different countries, where they take help and then they groom the people.
Yeah.
But we are probably the only company in UAE which has got an in-house talent acquisition,
बिल्कुल.
and we do it religiously. We focus on hiring freshers because that's where the talent lies.
Sir, is there a cost attached to it? क्या हम charge करें लोगों को इस training का?
No, we don't.
हम लोग zero cost.
Absolutely, the total cost is on.
हम charge नहीं करते.
No, we don't.
And we are going to Jammu and we are हम लोग ढूंढ रहे हैं
Phase one Jammu, maybe we will expand to other regions.
other regions also.
Yeah.
तो हम वहाँ पे जाएंगे, हम सबको बोलेंगे भाई हम लोग आपके लिए ट्रेनिंग कर रहे हैं.
Correct.
And they join these training programs. तो मतलब ये तो विन विन सिचुएशन है ना. मतलब आप एक पैसा भी नहीं दे रहे हैं, ऊपर से you are getting trained for a job which can actually change your life in US.
Yes, absolutely. It can change your life. It will shape up your career.
And if they do well, आप उनको hire भी कर रहे हैं, banks उनको hire कर रहे हैं, and they are getting good salaries and they're able to do something really big.
Like I said, that if you can really perform, if you can really grasp whatever we teach you, and if you can come here and perform, you never know. Within 2 years, you're part of the bank's team.
Wow. And this is a very different experience.
And we have people, those who have left us and joined banks. And Century, as a policy, we don't want to be a hindrance in someone's career. We don't want to be a stumbling block.
Very good.
We encourage people that you've got a better offer, move on. Why not?
आपको लगता है इंडिया में अभी भी ये है जैसे बहुत पहले होता था कि अमेरिका जाना है काम करने, लंदन जाना है काम करने, बट नाउ दुबई हैज बिकम सच अ प्लेस कि आज बोलते हैं कि अच्छा दुबई में जॉब है.
See, Dubai, if you do a Google search, you will see that Dubai is a preferred destination. Today, people are talking about Kuala Lumpur as well, but I personally feel there's no better place than Dubai to build your career. So I would love to encourage each and every child, every graduate who wants to be a part of this RISE program.
Wow.
I would encourage everyone to at least come and see what RISE is all about.
So with Century Bank Brokerage, I think जिस तरह का आप विजन बता रहे हो and how the leadership is, ये DSA से तो बहुत आगे निकल गए. मतलब I feel that, so I want to know, what is your vision with CBB? Is it, and the youth which you are training, where does it reaches to now?
So Century Bank Brokers was formed in 2021. We are still a kid in the block. Okay, there are companies, those who are probably much, much bigger than us. My aspirations are that I want to be among the top 5 in the next 24 months.
In the next 24 months?
Yes, in next 2 years.
Wow.
Probably among the 80 DSAs, we may be ranked about 15th or anywhere between 15th to 20th. But that's not where CBB wants to stop. We want to bring in more people. We want to give employment to people, those who want to come and settle down in Dubai. We want to give them the opportunity. We want to shape up their career. We want to give them a bright, bright future. And like I said, if you have the passion, you will succeed. There's no way that you will fail in this part of the world. So my aspirations are that I become one of the top 5 providers to these banks that are currently operating in UAE. I want to be their preferred partner. That's my dream.
And I think that is the reason why you are investing so much in the manpower. मतलब अगर आपको कहीं पे पहुंचना है तो कंपनी जो वो बनती भी लोगों से ही है.
This particular business is nothing but feet on street. The more number of people you have, the higher the revenue, the higher the profitability.
And sir, मतलब there are variables in this job.
Yes, so very high.
जितना आप ज्यादा खुद को रगड़ोगे उतना पैसा आप कमा रहे हैं.
Yes, very, very high. The variable income depends on the person's passion.
But this is
There's
so
no end. We don't have a cap on our incentive. You have the passion to make 10,000 dirhams a month, you can earn 10,000. You want to make 100,000, you can go ahead and make 100,000. So we as a DSA, we do not cap the incentives like banks.
Yeah.
Banks have got a cap. You can't go beyond. And
is what I've heard. हाँ. But DSAs में ऐसा cap नहीं है. So this is an advantage.
You will be surprised, Yogesh, that people are leaving banks and joining us.
And I'm actually not surprised because I've also heard this thing that banks have caps.
Yes.
लेकिन आप जो उनके direct selling agents, there is no cap attached to incentives.
So who are the people, those who are coming and joining us? These are the top performers, those who are hitting the cap month after month. And they still have the hunger to do more.
Wow.
And earn more.
It's like working for yourself, right? जितना ज़्यादा आप बेच रहे हो उतनी कमीशन एंड उतना ही ज़्यादा अच्छा रेवेन्यू. So for this, all you need to do is be more aware about the products. And so I think this is where this RISE program and training of yours will do wonderful things. I really want to know, like, if there are fresh graduates listening to this right now, how they can be the part of this journey. क्या करना पड़ेगा इसके लिए?
So we are trying to run few campaigns to invite these talented boys and girls,
Okay.
those who are fresh graduates or those who have just graduated in the last 2 years. We would run campaigns to attract them, call them for an interview. We will have a 10-15 minutes discussion. It will be a very casual discussion in a very friendly way. Nothing to do with the
Products or bank. Typical interview नहीं है.
typical interview.
Okay.
We will only judge how passionate the person is and what is his future plans. These are the two questions. If they can answer me successfully,
So
then
I want to say this in front of the camera. 2 questions which you have, Chamak ji. What is the first question?
how passionate are you?
How passionate you are. पागलपन चाहिए देखने में.
Absolutely.
Which is the second
क्या
question?
तुम पागल हो sales के लिए?
Okay.
If you really want to build your career,
Yeah.
please be a part of the RISE program.
Wow. And is there a the timeline attached to it? When are you going to do this program? And is there already a date assigned?
Yes. So we are right now at a planning stage, and hopefully we are planning to go to Jammu and Kashmir before the end of October. And I want to finish my entire recruitment drive max by 10th of November.
Okay. So this is October is right now it's happening. So Chamak, last thing which I want to know from you, one final message of encouragement which you want to give to these young lads who are watching it right now. इसमें से कितने लोग हैं जो शायद अपने कंफर्ट जोन से कभी बाहर नहीं निकल पाए. Some of them really have a lot of fire and a lot of passion, लेकिन डायरेक्शन नहीं है. सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम कितनी बार ये होती है.
मैं उनको सिर्फ एक ही चीज बोलूंगा, कंफर्ट जोन में आपको सक्सेस नहीं मिलेगा. कम आउट ऑफ द कंफर्ट जोन, बी अ पार्ट ऑफ राइज, लीव द रेस्ट ऑन टू अस. We will shape up your career. We will show you the way. We will ensure that you are part of Dubai, you are part of Century, and you have a bright future with us.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Chamak ji, for being a part of this. I think what you're doing is wonderful. What Century Bank Brokers is doing is wonderful. And I really hope that you get a lot of candidates from this program. And I think what is starting right now with Jammu spreads to the entire country.
Absolutely.
And I think your vision of being at the top in the next 2 years becomes very successful.
We will reach. We will be among the top 5 providers.
Absolutely. Next time when we meet,
About that.
next time when we meet, we are going to have a discussion about what we discussed. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.